A Sports Beat presentation. Game Night Live kicks off now. Brought to you by Mountain Star Healthcare. Mountain Star Healthcare has 8 hospitals along the Wasatch Front, from Logan to Payson to Fairview. Together, we're greater.
And hi there, everybody. Welcome to Game Night Live. Glad to have you aboard. Jeremiah High School football region titles up for grabs this week and next.
Yeah, let's start in Draper with a wild game that would determine the 3A South title.
Juan Diego has established an impressive history in a short amount of time.
Here we go. Here's the game. Hayden Reynolds for Summit Academy. Throws the touchdown pass. We're just getting started. Juan Diego answers. They get a touchdown. They're going to get another touchdown. And they're going to get another touchdown. Oh, man. Tennessee going crazy. That was Hunter Easterly with that big run. 21-17 still in the second quarter. The Bears answer back with a monster play. Talmadge Brown breaks several tackles. He's got one man to beat. They call it a 75-yard touchdown. Summit back on top 24-21. After Juan Diego goes up 28-24, the Bears rack up 4 straight touchdown passes. Gavin Davey gets that one, 31-24. Then after Juan Diego fumble, Brown, he's into the end zone. 38-28 Bears. Summit would score just before the half to make it 45-28. Then the third quarter, Reynolds to Brown for a third time. The Bears are up 51-28. Juan Diego would rally, though. Start of the fourth quarter, Hoffman keeps it and gets the touchdown. A 2-point conversion, and it's a 1-score game, 51-43. Now with under 2 minutes to play. The Soaring Eagle on the 1-yard line. Easterly gets in. It's 51-49. A 2-point conversion pending. Juan Diego going for the 2 in the tie. It's Easterly again. Can he get in? No, the Summit Academy defense holds. But this one isn't over. Juan Diego gets the ball back with 1:22 left, and this is the field goal attempt to win it at the end.
He's doing
47 yards, and it is just short. Juan Diego usually makes that at the end. This time, they did not, and Summit Academy celebrates a massive win. The 3A South Region title will now be shared by 3 teams.
Hey, what a game, huh? A missed field goal at the buzzer. I mean, come on. Doesn't get any better. We're hoping this is the start of a great rivalry between us and Juan Diego here in the south end of the valley. We're fortunate to get out of here with a W tonight. Kids played great, and we're just, we're happy to get out of here. But like I said, I think this is the start of a great rivalry.
All right, that was Les Hamilton. Happy guy.
You should be.
Well, the Bingham dynasty continues. They have now won 6 straight region titles in 23 straight games.
Yeah, the Miners could complete a 2nd straight undefeated regular season on the road against American Fork.
It took until late in the second quarter for the offenses to get rolling. Bingham's Braden Whistler picks his way through the D, finds the pylon. Bingham up 20-0 at the half. Opening drive of the third quarter. Bingham again driving. Ryan Wood going up top to Braden Cosper. Miners up 27-0. Then American Fork would get going. Bronson Barron to Chase Roberts. 14 straight points by American Fork. Cuts the lead to 13. But then Bingham would put an end to that. Amoni Kaili with the hole, and there he goes. 76-yard touchdown, and Bingham goes on to win it, 48-21. Now East could clinch an outright region title with a win over West Jordan. East, Charlie Vincent, 67 yards, 16-0 Leopards at the half. Second half, Sione Malisi. One of his 2 TDs, East will take care of business, getting the shutout and the region title.
The Battle of the Rock. The 50-second meeting between Olympus and Skyline. What a catch by Yotis Karahalios. He was just getting started in this one. Wow. Skyline led 21-19 at the half. Olympus would take the lead in the third. Titans running back. Brock Davis, 35 yards. That would set up a Harrison career touchdown. And Ole was up 26-21. Skyline would respond, though, with 3 straight scores. What a night for quarterback Tommy McGrath. Karahalios again. Then he connects with Briggs Binford. That's touchdown pass number 5 for McGrath. 1 more for the school record, and he's got it. 6 touchdown passes for McGrath, and Skyline takes back the Rock.
Dixie can clinch at least a share of the Region 9 title with a win at Desert Hills. First quarter, Dixie's Jacob Barbin, 5 yards, 7-0 Flyers. It was 14-0 Dixie when Desert Hills bust through. Brock Perry outrunning everybody. Flyers, though, led 14-7 at the half. Then Hobbs Nyberg would get rolling. Barban hits him for the 14-yard touchdown. Nyberg with a big day, 3 touchdowns. Dixie wins at 36-21, and with Cedar losing, the Flyers claim the Region 9 title outright.
The 65th annual Iron Horse game between Ben Lomond and Ogden took 2 overtimes to decide. First overtime, Ben Lomond on the 4th down. Scott's quarterback, Devontae Calderon, bobbles a snap, and he's brought down. The Ogden defense holds. All Ogden needs to do is make a 33-yard field goal, but it's blocked. So we go to double overtime. Ogden gets the ball first, and they get tricky. But a double pass. And a great sideline catch by Irving Gastelum. Inside the 5, 2 plays later. Hansen pounds it in for the touchdown. Extra point was no good. Ben Lomond needs to answer. Trey Pearson with the catch on the screen. But what a play is made by the Ogden defense. They rip the ball away. That is how it ends. And Ogden ends that losing streak to Ben Lomond, and they take the Iron Horse 20-14. Well, last night our Game Night Live crew was in Morgan. Trojans hosting Union with the 3A North title on the line.
A Morgan win, they would be the champs outright. A Union win, and they would be co-champs with the Trojans. And you got to watch it live on our KSL TV app.
Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Welcome to Morgan High School. Quick handoff to Bridger. Miller, he's got a first down.
Oh, good night. He's going to go.
Run. It's a foot race to
Look at him go. Oh!
Is it a touchdown?
Oh, no.
At the 1-yard line. Stevens, the handoff on the inside sweep, and he's in for the touchdown. Morgan on the board first. Cass Giles takes it in from a yard out. Union has it 1st and goal at the Morgan 4-yard line. Labrum, quarterback keeper. Touchdown Union, 4 yards. Morgan 1st and 10. And Stevens got a wide open man. It's a touchdown. Touchdown, 31 yards. Tyson Hurd, his 8th TD reception of the season. 3rd and 8, Labrum. Across the middle, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown, 12 yards. Burchell with the catch. It is 1st and goal for Morgan. 3-yard line. Stevens is going to keep it himself. And Jacob Stevens has a 3-yard touchdown. Back and forth we go. And that is the end of the first half. We got a good one brewing here. Morgan 20 and Union 14. 3rd down and 5, opening drive for Morgan. Stevens to the goal line. Touchdown, Morgan.
That was too easy.
Jacob Stevens, Talon Polad. And now the Trojans increase their lead over the Cougars. 4th down and 11 at the Union 16. Stevens across the middle, end zone, touchdown, 16 yards. Jacob Stevens to Jake Runkles. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for the Trojans, trying to put the capper on this one. And Stevens walks into the end zone. 4th down and 8, Labrum. Intercepted by Morgan. This could be a touchdown. It is going to be a touchdown. Colton Hansen. And that is it. Exclamation point. The Morgan Trojans claim the 3A North title outright.
Hey, Coach, how's it feel to raise that 3A North trophy?
Oh, it feels awesome. I'm so happy for these kids. Stuck to it all year and changed our whole offense, and they've really bought into platooning. Couldn't be more proud of this group of kids.
Oh man, it's the greatest feeling on planet Earth to be with all our brothers out here. We just went out there like dogs and we ate up all game. 2 dogs, 1 bone, baby. That's all I got. Yeah! That's all I got.
Yeah, they're still barking in Morgan. Let's hand out some more hardware. The Region 5 title came down to a rivalry game between Viewmont and Bountiful. Viewmont will trying to end a 5-game losing streak to the Braves. It's been a while since they beat them. It was a defensive battle. First quarter, Viewmont's Court Gibbs slip down the sideline. Ends up at the 1. The Vikings would punch it in. Moments later, only 3 touchdowns in this game, all 1-yard dives. It was enough for Viewmont. They take that Region 5 championship and end that losing streak to Bountiful.
Fremont looking to keep up with Weber in region play, hosting Clearfield. Silverwolves striking early and often, already up 2 scores. Dawson Sanford, the Rainbow to Chaden Deaton, and it's 21-0 Fremont. Silverwolves continue. Cade Huntley on the sweep, his second TD of the night. Falcons need a big plays to get a comeback and get into this thing. Jackson Manfield finds Colton Manning, and Manning gets loose. Clearfield scored a couple plays later, but too little too late. Fremont rolls, but will need help next week if they want a piece of the region title.
Riverton and Harriman, great rivalry. Mustangs can take sole possession of second place in Region 3 with a win. On 4th and 8, Harriman quarterback Blake Freeland will find Ben Fife for a 22-yard score. The Mustangs led 14-7 at the half. Let's go to the third quarter. Riverton's defense with a big play, stuffing the Mustangs' run game in the end zone for a safety. That cuts the lead to 5, but Harriman would hold on to win 21-9. They finished 1 game behind East.
Region 7 title up for grabs. Undefeated Corner Canyon could clinch at least a share of that title with a win at Alta. A Corner Canyon win would do that. There's your senior quarterback for Corner Canyon, Zach Wilson, still out for a second straight game with the high ankle sprain. Sophomore Cole Hagen's second start hits John Mitchell, 23 yards. It's 14-0 Corner Canyon. Ty Gonzalez had a big first half. He takes it in for his 3rd TD of the first half. It's 28-0 Chargers. Then it's back to Hagen. Back up top, this time to Colton Lawson, 27 yards, 38-0 at the half. Zach Wilson hopes to be back next week for the final game of the regular season. Corner Canyon clinched at least a share of the Region 7 title, 38-21 over Alta. All right, there was a very special moment of sportsmanship in this game that we need to share. Corner Canyon lineman Jackson Light was injured in the third quarter. Alta quarterback Will Dana called both teams together. They offered a prayer on the field on Jackson's behalf, and we are glad to report that Jackson has only a concussion, but he is out of the hospital, and he's doing much better.
That's great news. Timpview needs a win over Jordan to still have a shot at a share of the Region 7 title. Let's get this started in the first quarter. Timpview already up 7-0. Jordan backed up deep in their own territory. Crew Wakely going deep, but he's picked off by Luke Simpson. And a few plays later, the T-Birds capitalized. Amoni Tua powers his way into the end zone. The Thunderbirds led 14-0 at the half. Now opening drive of the third quarter. Jordan trying to get something going. Crew Wakely to Ethan Bolingbrook. Cuts the lead to 7. Then Jordan gets a little sneaky. It's an onside kick. The Beat Diggers recover. And they would take advantage of that. Jake Shaver in from 7 yards out, and Jordan ties it up at 14. Here we go, fourth quarter. Timpview, Tua breaks loose on a big third down carry, down inside the 1. Jacob Bosco would punch it in 2 plays later. Next drive, Bosco's in for his 2nd touchdown of the quarter, and Timpview with a big win, 28-14 over Jordan. Skyview could clinch an outright Region 12 title with a win over Ridgeline. This is Skyview junior running back Tanner Stokes, and he is on the loose. It's a 50-plus yard run, set up one of his 2 touchdowns. He's still running. Head coach Danilo Robinson, look out. You're getting an ice bath on an icy night in the Cache Valley, but it's all right because you are a region champ in his first year as head coach. Bobcats take Region 12.
Region 11 now. Stansbury can clinch a title with a win over Bonneville. Bonneville was up 3-0, but not for long. Stansbury's Silas Young, there he goes, 32 yards, give the Stallions a 7-3 lead. 22 seconds left in the first half. Mitch Lindsay. How about that perfect placement to Connor McKay? 57-yarder. Those two would hook up again a little bit later for a 79-yard touchdown. Then we go to the start of the third quarter. Justin Matthews. The Stallions running. 23 yards. Touchdown. Stansbury locking up the Region 11 championship 35-10. Region 11, Park City at Tooele. First quarter, Tooele running back Jano Benz fights his way in for the 8-yard touchdown, first of the game. Second quarter, Mark McCurdy hits Tyler Shea, and Shea, the spin cycle, a couple of times. He would get into Buffalo territory. A few plays later, McCurdy to Bo Pedersen, and he gets in for 6, ties it up at 7. Back comes the Buffs, though. Benz nearly, well, he got touched there at the end, 17 yards. He finished with 3 TDs on the night. Tooele comes away with the win, 33-24. All right, South Summit's working on an undefeated season, but what they're doing off the field is very much more impressive.
I don't think any amount of money could ever pay for how she probably felt that night.
The Wildcats honoring a young girl battling cancer. Right by her side the whole way. That's next.
Well, we've seen it many times in different places in different ways. Sports bringing people together.
Yeah, as Brittany Copeland reports, one young girl's fight to beat cancer has inspired an entire football team.
There was an important member of South Summit's team that was missing in the game against North Summit last night. Honorary team captain and their little sister, Ava Woodward.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. A few that come to mind here are family, community support, and love. 8-year-old Ava Woodward has been there for South Summit team meetings. She has a jersey signed by the players, and they got to wear her name too.
I don't think any amount of money could ever pay for how she probably felt that night. To see all those kids with Ava's Army on their jersey and represent her, it was her night.
Ava was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. She had a tumor removed from her spinal cord, and she's undergone 6 weeks of radiation on top of 6 months of chemotherapy.
It's tough for the whole football team and me because, you know, seeing her first night, we brought her up to talk to us, her dad talked to us, and just seeing her shy and a little upset because she just was out of her comfort zone brought tears to my eyes because I knew that what she was going through was hard.
It was Coach Mike Graycheck's idea to turn South Summit into Ava's Army. His son used to babysit her and her brothers, so Ava's fight has turned into their fight too.
We take a lot of things for granted, and just for like me as a football player, like I put it as like me getting hurt, like is not even close to what she's going through right now and stuff. So it makes me push me more to a higher level besides just giving up.
Now this is a snapshot worth cheering for. This picture says, "I'm done with chemotherapy." Ava underwent her final round of chemo on Wednesday. She's feeling very weak, so we wanted to give her some time to recover. Her mother, Natalie, hopes they'll be able to attend state if South Summit goes all the way.
We just keep pulling for it and just keep going strong, and you know that's what we want her to see, that she's got all the support when times get tough. Her dad told me there was a 2-day period where she says, "I'm not taking the medicine." She's not taking it, and how sick it made her, and because she just had enough. And when she can see that a whole community and a whole football team are pulling for her just to have her fight another day. So, I mean, it means a lot.
Ava has to get some scans next week, and then she will be getting scans and be monitored every 3 months for the next 5 years. Let's hope she gets a clean bill of health and a cancer-free diagnosis so she can go back to being a normal kid and attending countless football games in the very near future. For Game Night Live, I'm Brittany Copeland.
All right, thanks, Brittany. Yeah, that's good stuff. I remember when we were up there, Game Night Live, broadcast South Summit and Beaver, they had a bunch of goodies there that they were selling to raise money for. So it's a community effort, not just the high school and the football team.
Absolutely. We're pulling for Ava, and that South Summit football team is great on the field.
Yeah.
It's cool to know that they're also great off it as well.
Yeah, they're awesome, in all ways. The highlight reel now is loaded up, and it's ready to roll. The best of the week, the highlight reel. Up next. All right, we've loaded up the projector with the best of the past week.
Yeah, for some teams, there was reason to celebrate, but we always celebrate when it's time for the highlight reel.
Doesn't get any better.
All right, time to unveil our primetime performers. Taylorsville quarterback Dane Latuala, 8 touchdowns in leading the Warriors over Copper Hills 59-20.
And how about this? Congratulations to the Parowan Rams. They're celebrating a 12-10 victory over Kanab. Why is that significant? Well, Parowan had a 53-game losing streak to the Cowboys. That streak's now history. Rams are 7-1.
And also Tony McGrath, Skyline record 6 touchdown passes. We're done.